Hi, thanks for joining us for our Inchworm LinkedIn automation setup. In order for our LinkedIn automation tool to work, you need to register at yesdata.io/register. The screen looks like the screen that we have here, right here. Please register, and once you have registered, you will log in. The login screen looks like this at yesdata.io/login. Once you get to the YesData platform, you'll notice there are three tabs: a search tab, a bulk clean tab, and the Inchworm tab. You're going to spend most of your time on the Inchworm tab. Click on Inchworm. As a brief summary to begin with, the Inchworm product allows you to automate visiting hundreds of people on LinkedIn with little or no effort on your part. So first thing you do is you click on the Inchworm tab, you click on API key, you copy the API key here, and then you hit the Chrome extension. You click on Add to Chrome, and then you have to close that window. Once you've added it to Chrome, you'll see that in the upper right-hand corner of your Chrome browser, there'll be a little Inchworm. Close that window and open up LinkedIn. I have LinkedIn here. Our product works with Sales Premium, LinkedIn Premium, and Sales Navigator. So within LinkedIn, there's a little bit of setup you need to do, and that setup is pretty simple. You click on the Inchworm in the upper right-hand corner once LinkedIn is open. It creates a search, and when that search gets created, and the results of that search are not relevant at this point, you click onto Options. Here is the Inchworm control panel. You click onto Options, and you paste that key into the space provided and save API. So you copied that API key from the YesData platform, which was here, and you save it here. And once that's done, setup basically is completed. So what I'd like to show you is a couple of the attributes of the Inchworm product. Attribute number one is you create a search, any search that you want within the LinkedIn search criteria, either on Premium or Sales Navigator. And once you do that and you have your results pop up, you hit Start. It starts to visit each person one by one. As it visits them, you'll notice that it's counting down the next visit, so it's emulating a manual search pattern. Once it's visited Adam Dunhill, or one record, it will go on to the next and the next and the next. And in this way, as it visits folks, it's looking at their profile, physically visiting them, and then allowing you to save their details to a CSV file. So let's stop that for a second. We've now visited two people, Adam Dunhill and Samir Syed, and we're going to try and visit them again. You can see that it skips Adam Dunhill and it skips Samir Syed. I'm going to stop it now because I don't need to visit these folks. These are already my first connections. But I want to point out that in the search profiles box here, it's going to stop at 10. You can put 400 in this box if you'd like. But we'd like you to do only 400 at a time and never exceed more than 800 in a day. If you do, you make too many what's called API calls, and that's too many to LinkedIn, and they don't like that. But if you do up to 800 in a day, you'll be fine. Also, you can skip the number of you can tell the software how many days you'd like to skip a profile. So we just visited Adam Dunhill. Don't need to visit him for a whole year, so I put in 365. I typically keep that number at 30. Every 30 days, I can visit somebody again. This tells you how many people you have visited so far today. So I've visited two people today, Adam and Samir. At the same time, I'd like you to toggle back and look at your YesData Inchworm tab and refresh it. And once you do, you'll realize that we have visited Adam and we have visited Samir. Now, this is a momentous moment in terms of technology and in terms of your ability to leverage the LinkedIn ecosystem, the LinkedIn database, the depth and breadth of it. And that is that you're going from LinkedIn here, visiting those folks, and then bringing that data outside of LinkedIn into a CSV file that only you have access to. We don't access data ever. The other thing that I'd like to point out is the results that you will get will have two tremendous effects on you. The first result is that when you look at the number of people that have visited me, there are 2,000 people in the last 90 days. That's pretty dramatic. The other thing is the size of my network has grown dramatically. I'm at 6,400 when just a few weeks ago I was at 6,000. I have 187 invitations waiting for me to respond to. And it's because when you visit people, they're interested in you, and about 8% of the time, they will visit you back. That is a tremendous opportunity within the LinkedIn ecosystem to connect with people and to sell what you sell and communicate what you want to communicate. That's number one. Number two, within the YesData platform, you can export whoever you visited. You can export the people you visited today, or yesterday, the last 7 days, or 30 days, or this month, or some custom range. So we're going to export everybody that we visited today. We're going to take a quick look at what happens when you actually export. And you can see things happen very, very quickly. This is live. This is rolling kind of at the speed with which we can click around. Here's the data. I'm going to make it a little prettier so you can look at it and format the width of the columns. So our formatting is complete, and I just want to spend a little time taking a look at the fields that you have available. You get the LinkedIn profile URL. You get their name together, their first name and last name separated, their current title, their current company, their current website. If they have multiple titles and are working at multiple companies presently, you get the multiples of them. You get their locality, which is not an address, but it gives you a general idea of where they are. Their industry, the number of connections, their headline, previous company, education, their skills, their Twitter handle, and the date that you visited them. So very compelling fields, fields that can be used to append email, phone, and a bunch of other psychographic and demographic information about those contacts. And so your process doesn't stop here. It almost starts here, where you've identified the right people. And now that you've identified the right people, you have to get in touch with them. And so the question is, how do you get in touch with those folks? Going back to the YesData platform, we have the ability to clean, append email, phone, and a bunch of other fields on the fly using our bulk clean platform, which is on this tab right here. I won't spend a lot of time talking about it now. There are other videos that do that. If you have any questions, happy to chat. Please give us a call at 914-336-2323. And we hope that you enjoy the product. And if you have any other questions, give us a call and we can work offline. Have a great day and thank you. Bye-bye.